Are you thinking about getting your house on the market? If so, there's a lot of preparation that goes into it and well worth the time it takes in the long run. I'm Carol Knott-Teft with RE/MAX Integrity, and this is Courtney Ochoa, who's on my team, my neighbor, and this house that she's currently living in is going on the market soon. Wait till you hear all the preparation work that has been done, and hopefully we will achieve top value in the market with these changes. Courtney, welcome. And thank you for being part of this, and tell us a little bit about what all you've done and why.
Okay, we've done a lot of work actually, but I want to highlight one of the big important things that we've done.
Okay.
When we first moved into the home about 10 years ago, we did a lot of work to make the home important for our family, but we never got to the primary bathroom. I do know that the primary bathroom and the kitchen are big features for buyers. So we took this as an opportunity from a blank slate and completely remodeled the primary bathroom from top to bottom. It's beautiful.
It is.
I can't wait for the new homeowner to enjoy the bathroom. And we also extended that work out into the bedroom as well. Fresh carpet, fresh paint. It really is a retreat to enjoy. I love it.
Okay, and this house, by the way, features a downstairs primary, and so it's got plenty of space upstairs. But speaking of space, there is a little bit of an issue with the square footage. Tell me what you're doing about that.
There is an issue. So after living here for 10 years, it just seems way bigger than what is indicated on the tax rolls. So I've gone ahead and hired an appraiser to come out. I don't have my original appraisal documents from when we first bought the home. And I'm going to spend the extra $250 to have her come out and do a true measurement for us. Because if she could even find 200 square foot more than what's listed officially, and if homes are going for a little over 200 a square foot, that's $40,000 in my pocket.
Yeah, 250 versus 400,000. I mean 40,000, whatever. That's a huge difference.
And it's quick. She can come out, get it done, and we'll have the information rather quickly. So it's an easy job.
Yeah, and you know, we just can't put what we believe based on the same floor plan being down the street as your square footage. We just can't use that legally. We have to have something in writing from either the tax rolls or the builder or an appraiser. And so paying this appraiser to come out and do that can be money well spent for many sellers. Now, there have been cases where maybe the house actually turned out to be a little bit smaller than what you assumed. And we have to work through all that too. But generally speaking, you have a feel for your home as a seller, and you know that it's got to be more than 2,000 square feet or whatever that magic number is. Now, what about prepping for curb appeal?
Right. So first impression is key. It's really what's going to hook that buyer when they come in here. So we're going to clean up the yard. It's going to look beautiful, do a little bit of landscaping, clean the trees, put some fresh mulch down, some nice fresh grass, power wash the home. It's going to be beautiful.
Aren't you even doing something to kind of update your front door look a little bit?
Yes, we have some broken windows from living life in here.
Which are leaded glass and were here 25, 30 years ago.
So we're going to have those replaced as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and it'll be a nice beveled glass and really fresh, clean look to the front door.
Yes.
And first impression just means so much. As a showing agent, when you're there and you're fumbling to try to get the door open, everybody who's waiting to get in with you, Mr. Buyer, hopefully, is looking at the door and up at the light fixture. Be sure you clean that light fixture and just really keeping an eye on everything that has an impact on what they see as maintenance and value. Okay, let's talk about the things that you kind of did because you knew they'd be an inspection issue.
Okay, so we had some wood rot and damage to the siding on our garage. So we went ahead and replaced all walls of the siding of the garage and repainted it. Didn't want anything to come up that would be, of a concern with a potential buyer and the inspection. And also I want to alleviate any concerns that a buyer might have coming into it and any additional costs that they might think that they would have to put into the home. I want it to be ready for them to come in, not have to spend any extra money on top of the purchase, and enjoy the home.
Exactly. So note to sellers, even if you think I'll just wait for the inspection and see if they ask for it, a lot of times buyers have a number in their head because of the time it will take them to get the work done and to move in and feel like they're at home that is higher than what your actual cost would be if you do the work yourself. So think about, look at that house through objective eyes in every sense. Look at your gutters. Are they clean? Are your valleys on your roof free of pine needles and things like that? Check to be sure your mulch is fresh. Be sure your yard is always spick and span. And so have the home ready to go as much as you can, unless you just want to settle for, I want out of here and I'm willing to take a lower price. Those are your options as a seller. And then the last thing we're going to talk about today is showing that house and having it ready. As a listing agent, nothing is more important than being able to accept a request for a showing with a short notice. Keep your house as clean as possible if you're still living in it. If you have the luxury of getting it all ready, going on a week's vacation, maybe it'll sell while you're gone and you don't have to worry about anything except somebody turning on lights and turning them back off. Be sure you have a good key that works in your door easily so that people can access the home. Can you think of other things that maybe I need to throw in there?
Well, I think back to the first impressions and what you said, clean, squeaky clean. Let the home be nice and tidy, a fresh scent, a nice smell that's not too overpowering, but welcoming and inviting.
Right. And a lot of people have pets. And so think about in advance, what are you going to do with your pet during the showing? Perhaps it's something like a gerbil and it's in a cage and no big deal and you just have it over out in a corner of a room or something like that. That's not really going to affect anybody, but there are a lot of people who are allergic to cats and or dogs. There are also people who are scared to death of pets. So think about what you need as far as a safe haven for your pet, as well as for the prospective buyers who come into the home. These are just a few tips, and we have many more if we can just sit down with you and talk to you about getting your home listed for sale. The market is moving. There is more inventory in the market right now, but it can be a chance for you to stand above your competition. So call the Hometown team. Any of us can help you prep that home and get it ready for the market. We are working for you.